month, a video in which a 14-year-old girl was accusing her mother of selling her to two men, which circulated on cyberspace, captured public imagination. The girl, Sophia, lived with her mother, Zura Mukamana, in a one-room apartment in Masajja Chibira, Zone B, in Masajja Division, Machindye Sabagabo. Sophia is now 6 months pregnant. Sophia accuses Mukamana of selling her to her neighbor, Fred Bulega, a middle-aged fishmonger, and John Byamukama, an 18-year-old shoemaker. Both Bulega and Byamukama are currently on remand in Chitalia Maximum Security Prison.
I think that she set up them for me. I was sent out at night because my mom told me to go and sleep with that old man. I slept with him.
On the same day?
Yes, but for me, I didn't know what is going on. At night, he used me by force.
However, Sophia's neighbors in Chibira tell a different story. There are 5 rooms adjacent to the house Mukamana rented. Nalongo Damali Bulia lived between Bulega and Mukamana. She insists Sophia was in a sexual relationship with the 18-year-old shoemaker.
Newe najjanga nasanganga Sophie wani manju ewo mulenzi wengatto omulenzi gwe basokosiba namusanganga awo ne mugamba naye Sophie lwaki teweesonyiwa mulenzi agenda kusiga sirimu agenda kuttira okusomako ate ng'ogamba oyagala okusoma gutaali gumu gitaali ebiri nentuuka n'omusu n'amatwa emirundi egi ate njagala yeesonyiwa omulenzi kuba sisangangako mulenzi waffe.
Joanne Nachiboneka, another neighbor, says Sophia was unruly as some teenage girls are, and on many occasions her mother requested her to cancel the girl.
Sophie ne mugamba tunuya nyoko gyakujje tunuya kati wooli mama waakuweeredde wali bado tunuulira mama we embeera gy'ali munokkiriza n'osoma n'otuuka w'otuuse naawe n'oyamba mama wo banoosanyusa maama wo. Sophie yabadde mukambwe eri nnyina tagambwako. Ate ng'omubulya n'akulaga kuba badde musirise ng'omubulya n'akulaga nti nno ky'omugambye kyekyo naye ng'ogenda okuwulira nkya nnyina ng'agamba by'omugambye oza yabiwulidde.
In March, when Mukamana realized that her daughter was pregnant, she reported the case to the local council. This led to Byamukama's arrest.
Bwe twatuuka kwerosi nga bamukunya agaana okwogera kyamaani nga gamuleeta ab'emiggo nga bavaayo nga gakyamaani jankuza ebbali mbadde ntidde maama kubuulira ekiki ekituufu ng'amuza bbali ng'amugamba olubuto lwa John Byamukama nti ngamba erosi ono alabika nzanyirako kakadde kamu mu emitwalo 4 kali ku ssomero omwana zatagenda kusomera ne UNEB nagisasula anzanyira ku bwongo tamanyi nti sente za kikazi.
Geni yakkiriza n'agamba nti omusango agukkiriza era ne bamubuuza olubuto lulwo. John yakkiriza nti olubuto lulwe ne bamubuuza wakozesa ku mwana ono nti ye.
However, according to children who live in the neighborhood, there were other boys involved in the abuse. They allege that a 17-year-old neighbor used to stand guard while the liaisons took place. This case has an element of defilement and human trafficking, both of which are capital offenses. However, what is emerging is that police did not carry out thorough investigations. For instance, they did not interview the neighbors of the girl, and neither did they interest themselves in the previous conduct of the mother. Sophia accuses her mother of trying to poison her. However, the police never searched Mukamana's house to look for evidence of the poison. Patrick Onyango, the Kampala Metropolitan Police spokesperson, says police has already concluded its investigations.
She bought poison. She warned me that if I tell anyone about that story, she will kill me.
We have concluded, yes, and we took the mother and the other man to court. We are only now waiting for court to decide whether they are guilty or not guilty.
What is not in dispute is Sophia's mother's rage. According to her former husband and her neighbors, Mukamana could have been harsh towards her daughter, which drove her to rebellion.
Omukazi yasibwa dda naye nze wenabeeranga naye obaleeta poliisi bakima niwembanda ekitundu yaba tenatuuka mugamba yitaawo omukazi alina reference nga 5 ogenda ekibuye gye ziri za mwana za butemu. Ogenda wano ekibiri gye ziri za mwana zo naye nga bajja omukwata nga nkola nti ogenda wano ku mayanja enjoya y'ekikomero kyamani aluddeko yali aleeta poliisi omusiba tusula ku njuyi zaawo nga omukubye bulooka wano najjamu ekituli enkubu eri wano akubye omwana.
Tetuganye nti mubadde mwogera olumu ne zivaako n'akuvuma ate olugira bw'ati ndate ne museka. Embeera ze maama Sophie wajjanga ne munyumya nga ayina kyabw'aba ayina kyakugamba gwe n'omuddamu ekitamusanyusiza ng'anyiigirawo zivaako. Kati nalyoka akuleka n'agamba kankuviire gwe totegeera oli musiru totegeera bali manyi kugamba na byamagezi agamagezi sijja gakolerako kuba ne Sophie bwe yafuna olubuto bannange yanvuma.
Often these disputes spill over. It has been revealed that during those conflicts, Sophia ran away from her mother's home and went to live with her father, Muhammad Chizito Nsubuga. When she emerged 3 weeks later, she accused her mother of trafficking her. Mukamana and Nsubuga separated when Sophia was 3 years old.
Omwana okujja ewange yaŋŋamba ti taata musajja gwe baakutte maama gwe yakwata siyo ne waliwo omuzeeyi aleeta ebyenyi era kati akyajja bwe nava eri olwange lwasituka lumu lwakuba yanze gwe mmanyi omutuufu mmanyi muzeeyi gwe nakola ki gwe baŋŋamba taata Sophia gwe yaŋŋamba taata Sophia maama musajja gwe yampa atunda byennyanja.
This begs the question, if Sophia had already declared Byamukama as the man responsible for her pregnancy, why would she turn around and accuse Bulega, an old man whom neighbors allege is impotent?
Nenga mzee yoyo mulwadde alina ekintu kimuluma mu lubuto nga tannaba yadde omira ku ddagala yadde okulya akawunga era kyannuma nasigala neebuuza lwaki bakikoze. Mzee taleetanga kawo yadde omukazi yadde okugamba nti akawolo oba ki. Era kyannuma maani ya mzee yankubira essimu aŋŋamba Nnaalongo omwana mpaayiriza konza akuwaayiriza ki mu maama ye yamunguzanga ninze nganze nsula wakati wa maama Sophie ne muzeeyi bansula ku sayidi ne sayidi sikiwulirangako yadde olunaku n'olu nga maama Sophie agisibidde Sophie wabweru oba nga akonkona muzeeyi nti muzeeyi nzigulira.
Muzeeyi Bulega maama Namwanje oyo nawulira ayogera n'agamba nti muzeeyi takola bulungi. Takola bulungi era nga ye mu by'amaka ensonga z'amaka takola mufu.
Why do these women stand firm in their belief that Mukamana is innocent? Why are they so sure that a woman who takes on any available odd job, including hiring herself out to dig in people's gardens, washing people's clothes, and bricklaying, all in order to get school fees to educate her child, cannot turn around and traffic her?
Singa mama Sophia nga yali business ya Sophia kumukola mu ssente yandi mututte mu kisulo amuteekeyo olwo ssente anaaba anazijja wanga ate business ya gitaddewa mu kisulo kisoboka kubanga nsubira yandi badde amulekawo kubanga akimanyi bw'aba asomadde asobola okudda ku ssaawa 12 n'amuteeka mu ki ku mulimo gwe.
Nsubuga alleges that these women and his former wife are friends because they pay allegiance to the same witch doctor. The police did not interest itself in the strained relationship between the two or evaluate the evidence of Nsubuga. Mukamana, a Rwandan citizen, is now on remand at Chigo Maximum Security Prison, often used to detain terrorists and hardcore criminals. She has 2 children, Sophia and a 4-year-old boy who now lives with his father.
Omanye ebbanga lyemaze mukomera kyoga siyina ssente ziyinza kwejjayo oba siyina ayinza kunzijjayo gwolooza lwaki mwende ndi ku mazima.
Mukamana's neighbors have petitioned Nicholas Opio, a lawyer and human rights activist, to take an interest in the case. Opio believes the police officers did not put to test the cogency of the evidence to implicate Sophia's mother.
There was a knee-jerk reaction following reports in local media. As a result, they went to the narrative that was created by the local press. So for us, I think it's baffling why the DPP would sanction charges against 2 individuals alleged to have committed the same offense.
According to the 2019 Uganda Police Annual Crime Report, 13,613 defilement cases were reported in 2019. By the end of last year, 5,732 cases were taken to court, out of which 1,021 cases secured convictions, 69 cases were acquitted, 474 cases were dismissed and 4,168 cases are still pending in court. A total of 4,897 cases were still under investigation. The same report says 30 incidents of internal trafficking in persons were registered in 2019 compared to 16 in 2018. Opio says the Anti-Trafficking in Persons Department is under pressure to prove a stellar performance.
For a very long time, they have been concerned about the appearance to be doing something at the expense of rigor. They appear so vindictive as opposed to pursuing justice. And the sole intention appears to be to lock up people to demonstrate that that unit is working, even in cases where there is no evidence. And some of their actions have led to unfortunate incidents like the death of the German in prison.
Although Mukamana's first point of redress was a local council office, Opio says cases of defilement are beyond the jurisdiction of local councils.
And I think that the LCs may be responsible for this confusion because they appear to have taken a particular narrative in complete disregard of all else, including a self-voluntary confession of an 18-year-old boy with whom the girl had been consorting.
A DNA test when the baby is born will provide a vital piece of evidence for the prosecution side. However, whereas the heaps of files may conceal the secrets of this case, there is the glaring truth that a vulnerable 14-year-old girl who was defiled is pregnant. A dark underbelly afflicting the Ugandan society.
I just want to leave this village to go back in my father's village to my grandmother because my father is not in the good way. He needs help, and for me I can't stay with him because even for me I fear him, although I don't show him.
3 suspects have been charged and remanded in prison, but there are fears that there might be a miscarriage of justice if the investigation is bungled by police detectives. Perhaps the most disturbing thing about this case is that 1 month after she was taken from him, Kizito Nsubuga does not know where his daughter is. He does not know if she's well, fed, or sick. He says that DPC Katwe Police Station and the probation officer no longer pick his calls. Gillian Nantume in Masajja, Machindia Division.